know, classic Arsenal fans. Where have you seen? There's these GoFundMe pages to help him out. There's, you know, it's amazing, isn't it? I really hope it's just a case where, like, you know, when things get back, that we get him back on the pitch. I don't know the details, but you know, it is interesting though, because as you put it, mate, like how much money could he literally have been costing us to just keep on? I mean, you know, we're out here spending 45 million quid to release someone from their release clause, you know, and I mean, what does Jerry make? I don't know, but it's interesting anyway.
Yeah, absolutely terrible. Right, I want to go to Isaac. Let's check his sound. Isaac, your thoughts on Gunnosaurus has been made extinct. Let's see how long the delay is.
He has been at Arsenal for the longest time. So, and I believe for the whole part of my life. Actually, he's been there 2 years more than I am old. So I don't think he's extinct. Probably because of the pandemic, corona crisis. That is why they've let him go. But I don't think he earned that much.
But yet they let him go. They let him go, didn't they? Chump change. All right, and so to the less important information, less important transfer news. Larry said that apparently our main target man, Thomas Partey, is in London. I've seen some snippets of, again, I've seen on Twitter, is like this guy, Thomas Partey, is having his medical in Spain. Larry, Larry, your thoughts in regards to Thomas, the whole Thomas Partey situation there. Thomas Partey. Yeah.
I have been following the news since afternoon, and well, what I heard also was that he was going to have his medical in Spain. The hospital was even named, but I forgot right now. And well, he must have finished the medical probably, and now he's in London. I mean, what's the distance between UK and Spain? It's not long, probably. He's following the news, so his problem must have been in London, putting finishing touches to at least to the deal. So that's what I know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Isaac, I'll go to you now. Your thoughts on the whole saga surrounding Thomas Partey after all this time. I mean, how long has the transfer window been open? More than a month and a half and a bit? Isaac?
Speechless.
Well, I think let me help Isaac in this way. I think you know, it's always the Arsenal way. You know, you remember Ozil and then the Thomas Lamar case in which it failed at the last minute. It's always the Arsenal. I know that today that the management or the club will pull us a string. It's just that delay. But yesterday, and you know that Partey's case has been quiet for like 10 days back. Everything has been like hour until yesterday that the sad news came. So I was not totally sure that whether they are going to pull string, but I know because the Arteta has given us a lot of assurance that it's been back, that they are doing something. So I was sure that something must happen. But where and which angle it was supposed to come from, that was what I did not know. So it's always Arsenal way. Now I think I will learn not to bother myself at the beginning of every transfer until deadline day, because I knew. You don't know, Alex. You don't know how I passed through this transfer saga. I'm telling you, every day, hour, party, hour. Later, it boils down to hour. As if okay. Now, yesterday morning, the whole thing said everything went dead. As it thought, I'm not going to die. I just have to keep my life. And this morning, I was very sad until this afternoon when I started following up. I started seeing some announcement from different angles. So it's Arsenal way. So it's no longer a big deal. But the lesson I've learned is that if from the first until the last day that the transfer deal is ending, I will not bother myself. Whatever that news, whatever that transpired is no longer my headache.
Raj, give us your thoughts on
It would
the
it would be a lot. I mean, it'd be a lot more stress-free to take Larry's approach. Larry, I completely agree. Maybe that's a good idea. We just wait till the end and then see who we've signed. But actually picking up on something that Larry said, I think interestingly enough, I don't actually think this is a kind of normal Arsenal type scenario that we've got ourselves in here. It's really interesting, I find. So, you use the example of Ozil. There was this period where Wenger used to talk about this. Wenger used to talk about being able to be agile and look for opportunities in the market when they arise. And I think, part of what he was referring to is when big transfers happen, a chain reaction occurs. And players who suddenly become available. And there's very few clubs at those moments that can take advantage of those opportunities. And the only one was exactly that. It was a case where a domino reaction happened. And it was around, were we able to suddenly swoop in and do a deal very, very quickly and having the resources to be able to do that? Wenger always believed quite heavily in that, for example. So I guess what I'm saying is that window, Ozil was never really a target until suddenly he was available. Whereas this window is completely different. Partey was basically the target right from the start. He was identified right at the beginning as someone who we thought, right, this is the guy who is going to be this missing piece of the jigsaw in the center of midfield. And then the pursuit was quite interesting, right? Because it was always this acknowledgement of this release clause. And I feel that what we thought was going to happen was that eventually we would get Atletico Madrid to agree a lower price to give them time to go and find a replacement. Because you don't want to be in a position where you have a first team player who is taken out of your club on deadline day by someone paying a release clause. You don't want to be in that position because you've got no time to react. And I think it was about bluffing here, right? So Arsenal were there kind of almost looking at Atletico saying, at some point you'll negotiate. At some point you'll negotiate. Atletico were there saying, nope, you've got to pay the release clause. Nope, you've got to pay the release clause. And even with the Torreira situation, refused to put the Torreira, transfer and allow it to have any influence on the Partey deal. Arsenal would have probably asked for some money off of Partey if they allowed Torreira to go, all that kind of stuff. Atletico Madrid said no. And I think the really interesting bit of ruthlessness that I like that's coming out of all of this is it sounds like, from all the reports that you're reading from fairly credible sources, Arsenal, transfer deadline day, went and paid the release clause. Not only did we pay the release clause, we didn't tell Atletico Madrid we're paying the release clause. Because when you pay a release clause, you don't have to tell the club, you have to tell the league. So you go to the league and you pay the release clause to the league. The league then transfers it to the club. We didn't even tell Atletico Madrid we were doing it. So Atletico Madrid found out through the league that we've paid the release clause, which for me sounds just hilarious. I mean, it's just absolute, it's kind of out of order. But then in fairness, we probably said, you know what, you didn't negotiate with us all window. We had plenty of time and you pulled it all. You played hardball with us. And this is what you get. And you know what? To make matters more interesting, I would love it if we turned around at this point and said, oh, and you thought you were getting Torreira on loan, did you? How about this? Pay us a big loan fee. I would love it if we did that. Because if you look at Atletico Madrid's transfers over the last year, they've pretty much brought in players from every single position apart from central midfield. They don't have any central midfielders that came in over the last year. So they were not making plans for Partey to leave, right? This was not part of a plan, okay? There wasn't a natural successor. There was no succession plan. So I love the idea that they played hardball, and they never thought on the last day we would pull the clause, but we did. And you know what? Maybe it was painful along the way, and I'd rather we got the deal done earlier. But it sounds like it's going to be done, and we're going to go into an international break having won all our games, only losing to Liverpool away. You would have taken that, wouldn't you?
Of course, I would have taken that. It's just the pain along the way, and according to my sources, that Arsenal have been tracking Thomas Partey for the best part of 2 seasons. I'm thinking, why did we have to wait until the 11th, actually the last day of transfer dealings to get it over the line? I understand it could have been disruptive. You've got a player who's been playing for the first team for X amount of seasons, but business is business. We wanted to get our players in, the new players in, so they can become accustomed to Arteta ball, to the players. Get the business done sooner rather than later. I'm coming from a fan base, from a fan perspective. Get the deals done sooner rather than later, so I don't have to lose any more hair on my head. It's too stress. It's so much stress.
Alex, Alex, there are two things. You understand? Yes, the club want to satisfy the fans, but also they have to do things that will also make them relevant. And I love the way Arsenal waited for what Arsenal did for Atletico Madrid. Next time, it will teach them a lesson. In fact, if not, it was first of all planned that they would pull out the loan deal of Torreira and ask them to pay for permanent deal or not. But I think along the line, they just felt that let them not create an enmity between the two clubs. What Atletico Madrid did was not really too good. But well, release clause is release clause. And
Exactly.
probably they never believed that Arsenal will ever do that, you know. So, and then on the other hand, not bank. You know why I said that is Arsenal way was that, for example, I cited the Ozil example. I remember when they brought Per Mertesacker, this same Arteta, and this guy from Brazil that we signed from Fenerbahce. I've forgotten his name now. They brought
Andre
four.
Santos.
And thank you, Santos. They bought the four of them at the last deadline day, and it comes to a point that we named Wenger as somebody who used to go to night markets where you get cheaper things. But business is business, and you have to do things that will keep you afloat, not what you do and then you go into serious debt. You know, like as I told you one time, Chelsea, the year Chelsea won that, would have participated if not that Abramovich wrote off 700 million debt. So it has become Arsenal way, and they fell deadline day. You see clubs under pressure to sell players. That's why they always wait. You understand? Though this Thomas Partey's case is also the same way. They were waiting, like you said, not bank, that they were thinking they can use as a business strategy to get Atletico Madrid to back down on the release clause, but they now say, okay, fine. If they are not backing down, then we have to look for the release clause, but we'll play again with them.
I mean, you know, with a release clause, it couldn't be more simple enough. You just got to pay the money. There's no negotiating going on there. If you can pay the release clause, then business is done. It was, for me, it was quite easy. Pay the money. Get Thomas
Partey
the money
was not available. Because the money was not available.
But that's what I'm saying to you. If you're telling me how Arsenal have been tracking Thomas Partey for 2 seasons, and he was our number one target when I started to do the transfer news every single day, Thomas Partey, Hosamoa, Thomas Partey. Who was the first target? Who was the main target? If you're saying to me Arsenal have highlighted and been following Thomas Partey for 2 seasons, why was he not our first signing? He should have been our first signing.
Yes, that still boils down to the mistake of those who used to do deals for us. I understand that Unai Emery wanted Partey. They went and brought Torreira. He wanted Saha. They went and brought Pepe. You know, what baffles me is this. Saha was cheaper than Pepe. Why did they wait and went and brought Pepe instead of buying Saha? You know, this is what I don't get. But well, it's up to the board. They know why they are doing what they are doing. What can anyone do?
Yeah,
Raj.
Well, what Raj, I wonder, yeah, go on.
Yeah, has Thomas Partey signed a thing? Has he signed a contract? Listen, my brother's in the live chat, and he will tell you now. I've always said my motto is I don't believe it until I see the player holding up the Arsenal shirt, like Guendouzi. Guendouzi's gone to Hertha Berlin, and he's holding up the shirt. So I haven't seen anyone use in regards to Thomas Partey sign a thing. I haven't seen any photos of him holding up the shirt of Arsenal. Has he signed a thing, Raj?
Whether he signed the thing physically or not, it's done. Like, honestly, like, I mean, unless his plane like somehow goes to the wrong airport or like, you know, whatever, I don't know, like it's done. You know, the as I said, La Liga have received the money. La Liga have received the money. It's been paid. They've confirmed it's been paid. So here's the thing. Like, just going back to your point, that because, you know, you raise a really good point, because the whole idea of having targets early on in the season is you do your business early. You're totally right. So there's no, why couldn't we just do that early? I wonder though. I wonder whether at some point during the summer transfer window we realised that Aouar was a possibility, and I wonder if at that time we thought, do you know what? If we really manoeuvred this well, we could get Partey and Aouar, but it would mean we'd have to negotiate both at acceptable values for us. And I wonder if that's what delayed the whole process. I wonder if Aouar was not in the equation, maybe you're right. Maybe we would have just, you're right. We've been tracking Partey for ages. We knew we wanted him. Done. Just get it done. Move on. Integrate him in the team. Done. Job done. But maybe it was because we thought about doing these two deals that it delayed. And then ultimately, as Larry was alluding to, I also was very disappointed yesterday, when that whole thing fizzled out, because it seemed like it was, really going to happen, right? But I agree with, it's kind of the Chelsea way, isn't it? Chelsea always do their business early. They get their signings in early. They might pay over the odds, but they'll do it and they'll integrate their players in. And there's something absolutely to be said for that, right? And again, I just wonder whether we would have done that had it not been trying to take the opportunity with Aouar as well.
Yeah.
Partey was also, yes, it's true. Partey was the #1 target. That was before Arteta came in, if you remember. Now, when Arteta came in, he saw Aouar. He felt that, okay, I need Aouar most first before Partey. So at the last minute, and they found out that if he can't get Aouar, it's better for him to go for Partey. That was why we are in this kind of situation. And I've seen Alex. He cannot. There will be no going back again, because this is release clause we are talking about, and it has been paid.
Yeah.
And it has been paid, because I remember how William got to Chelsea. William was bought by Tottenham from Anzi Makashkala. So after completing complete all the documentation for him to sign, then Abramovich placed a call to the chairman of Anzi Makashkala, because they are both Russian. That was how William became a Chelsea player. But that is different, because now you are under a release clause. You are binded. You are binded to obey whoever that pays that release clause, because he who pays the pipers dictate the tune.
Yeah, I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm just so grateful.
There's no devil, unless if he falls dead.
Thank you, Larry.
Yeah.
This guy, he's gone. He's gone. No, personally, from Canfor TV, I wish Matteo Guendouzi all the best. I've got a funny feeling that he will do very, very well over there at Hertha Berlin. It's only a season-long loan deal. We'll get him back. I think he's got only one more year left on his contract at Arsenal.
That's the thing. That's the problem, Alec. Do you know what I mean? And that's a big deal. Yeah. And that's a big deal. That's what really disappoints me about this. He'll go away on loan for a year, and let's say he does well. Great. I think the best possible scenario, to be honest, is he does really well to the point where we believe that he can add quality to our guys, and he gets a second shot and he does really well. I can't see that happening, because unfortunately, you're right. He's going to be in his last year. So the amount of money that we can demand for him is going to be fundamentally less than what we hoped for with this guy. I think the strategy with Guendouzi was young guy, talented guy. Let's play him, and if he gets really good and we have to sell him, hey, we're going to make loads of money. That's just not going to happen now.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen. So that's kind of disappointing, because so much talent. And if you recall, when we signed him, if you recall, we signed him. He went straight in the team. He was straight in the first team, right?
Exactly. Yeah, straight into the team.
And I have a feeling that it's a bad move by Arsenal. Going to Hertha Berlin is good, but they should have got him to sign either additional year or additional 2 years, so that when he comes back, even if you want to sell him, you could sell him at the right value. You understand? But now I know he will do well, because Hertha Berlin is somehow at his level, and I know he will shine. He will do well in that club. Now, if he performs well and the club is okay, we want to retain him, or okay. When he comes back and he find out that He's having only 1 year left. He could do like Ozil and said, okay, no, I'm seeing my contract out, and he become a free agent. Then we'll lose.
Raj, you want to say something?
But Larry, he's obviously fallen out with the club, right?
Yeah.
I was just saying he's obviously fallen out with the club, and things aren't in a good place. So why would he want to sign an extension? I imagine he have no intention whatsoever of signing an extension.
Absolutely.
No, but
Just
not bank.
Protect value for Arsenal. It sounds like.
But Raj.
Yeah.
Raj, I think you've got. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay, slight delay in your.
Sorry. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go on, Larry. You want to respond, Larry?
I was trying to say something. Okay, now, yes, I know he fell out of with the club, mostly with Arteta. Arteta is at the center of the whole team. What about if Arteta got sacked before he comes back and a new coach was hired? What happened? He only had problem with Arteta, not the whole board, not the whole club. Assuming Arteta got sacked, so what? And he came back and he feel that okay, now he's back. Arteta is gone. Let me put on a good attitude and behave myself. At least if he goes to Eta Berlin and come back, he must have learned some lessons. You understand what I'm saying? So that is the logic. If he comes back and Arteta was no longer there, and the club find out that he did very well, and they will now want to use him. So what do you think he will do? Yeah. So they should have got him to sign maybe additional year or additional 2 years.
Yeah, but I tend to agree with Raj. I don't think he would have wanted. He's falling out of the club. I couldn't have seen him signing an extension to stay another year at Arsenal. I tend to agree with Raj. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it happening.
Yes, but it could happen. This is our opinion. It could happen. We never can tell.
Well, let me go into the live chat and see what everyone's been saying. Amit says, hi, Alex, how are you? Well, I'm a lot better compared to yesterday and this morning. I was thinking, oh, my goodness, it's not going to happen. There's not going to be any party. We've lost Hossam Aouar. But, yeah, I'm in a better place now. And who else do we have here? Mube Guna says, family. Number 5 shirt and Hennessy looking good today. Alex, I done told you, my friend, bro. Nice one. And my brother, he's a paid member. You didn't have to pay to be a member on the channel. Or after you own the channel. 50% of the channel you own. Well, anyway, if you pay the money, go into my pocket. Amit says, so let me get this right. We have sacked a dinosaur in order to fund the move for Partey. The dinosaur must be on even higher wages than Ozil. Oh my goodness. Larry's just laughing.
Arsenal fans, chai.
Maybe it was Ozil underneath.
Why is Saeed Kolasinac still at the club? Well, as far as I understand, he's in Germany. He's in Germany because he's going to be going to play. He's in Germany.
It's not happening.
But it's not happening. It's not happening.
No, it's not. No.
It's not happening. He was in Germany, but it's not happening.
It's not. He's still at Arsenal, mate.
Look, Alex, we are using drones to monitor all the transactions.
Oh, dearie
I'm sorry, mate.
It's better for you. Don't dare Arsenal fans. They can go to any length.
Yeah. Alex, all I need for Elneny is to be sold, and I will be happy. Elneny's been playing very, very well.
Why?
He played very good.
He has.
I mean, you don't like Elneny for personal reasons, is it? He's played very well. He's played quite well for Arsenal.
Our Egyptian prince. What do you mean?
Does the job?
Yeah.
He does the job.
He does the job. He's very positionally disciplined.
He's better than
he does his role.
than Xhaka. Yes, he's doing better than Xhaka.
I wouldn't go
Martin,
that far,
tweet
but yeah.
up the link of the
No,
of the stream.
I mean, recently he's doing better than Xhaka. Raj, you can see Xhaka is
Yeah.
moving and globetrotting around the midfield. He's just walking around the midfield, leaving the job for Elneny to do.
Yeah, Urban Ghost.
Come on, mate.
We were
Xhaka's
watching
done
the
well
wrong
recently.
stream. Yeah, like I said, we had some technical problems, and Azana does like a duplicate stream running parallel in a parallel universe somewhere. But yeah, it seems like everyone's on the right stream. My goodness, dearie me. Where are we? Where are we? Let's have a look. Oh no, please. Arsenal back in for a while.
Impossible.
I'm hearing.
Now it's not gonna happen.
Who's got Twitter open? Anyone?
No, I don't want to open anything.
No.
No.
That's a very big fake news. It's a fake news.
I think, yeah, the annoying thing about that is you can imagine OR going to a big club one of these years, next season, the season after, and it feels like we might have missed our opportunity with him, right? It felt like we sort of had a free run if we had the money. And I can really see him going to a really top club in the next couple of seasons. And hey, maybe we will be a top club again, competing in the Champions League and all the rest of it. So maybe it will be us, but I feel we missed out.
Yeah.
I feel we missed out.
Yeah. Okay.
You see, the last call from Zidane yesterday got everything off. I tell you, the last call from Zidane to him yesterday got everything off. Because I know.
Yeah.
Yes, my mind. But that's what my mind is telling me. Because Zidane call, the Zidane call came at a very odd hour, and the next news we had was he wasn't coming to Arsenal again because he has reasons. Was it not somebody that has agreed personal term, and he has said he wanted to come to Arsenal? Fine, we have our own delay, but when we came, after the call, I'm sure Zidane has promised January transfer to Real Madrid, and who will see Real Madrid and come to Arsenal?
Oh goodness!
But the message was
are we
always
not a big club anymore, Raj?
No, I'm talking about mainly around the Champions League clubs. You know what I mean. But I think that it always sounded like we never actually met. We never actually just stumped up the fees for him, right? We never actually agreed fees with Leon, so it didn't feel like it was a case where he turned us down. It was, it felt like we could never match the asking price. And then he did give an interview yesterday, where he seemed to say, I've got a lot more to give at Leon, and I stayed. He said words to that effect, but that doesn't reconcile with what Aulas was saying. And Aulas was basically saying, well, this is how much money I want, and Arsenal haven't given me that much money yet. So one of them isn't telling the truth, right? Like it wasn't both their decisions. It was either that we didn't give the money, or it's that the player didn't want to come. It's not both.
Absolutely.
Raj, Alex, the news the feelers I got today was that Aulas was bending on Arsenal paying such amount because they need £100 million to balance their books. Yeah. That's the problem.
Wow, my goodness. Yeah. Let's go back into the chat. My brother. This is maybe it is a Cronky. Let's get excited. Just keep us fans hoping. And Amit says, Alex, why don't we go for Aouar for next season? Nah.
No way.
Yeah,
we have failed. We have missed our chance. He's never going to come to Arsenal again.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
PSG is there. Real Madrid is there. Barcelona, forget. We missed our chance.
My brother says Alex doesn't get suckered in easy. Just watched my soaking for thinking Guendouzi was going to score last season. Yeah, he's talking about a forfeit last season. Yeah, he thought Guendouzi was going to score a goal last season. I said, Guendouzi's not going to score anything. So his forfeit was the ice bucket challenge. We did the video. The video is actually on the on the Canal 40 TV platform there. So it was quite hilarious. My brother, get the forfeit. What he deserved there. So what was the other thing I wanted to talk about? So there's no news regards to Socrates. That deal's gone dead. Napoli, nothing.
It sounded like Roma's a possibility today. So about an hour ago, it sounded like Roma was strongly considering Socrates. But you're right. Like he's basically apart from him and Torreira, and obviously Kolasinac, where the deal seemingly fell through, those are the only deals that I could see us, really making in terms of more outgoings. And I'm still hopeful. I mean, I haven't checked the news, but deadline is at 11 p.m. right? So hopefully we can get Socrates out. It'll be nice to get another body out.
But about like 2 hours ago, I saw an announcement that said PSG asked for they wanted Socrates loan move, and Arsenal refused.
Right. Wow. Oh.
I don't know if it's true. Then that means I don't know what they wanted. And it's a good source I've been following that has been giving me all the party announcements.
Wow. Okay. I've got to say, actually,
the other thing I find really interesting.
Yeah. Sorry, Raj, go on. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, mate. It's maybe you were going to get on. I was going to talk. The other thing I find really interesting about this window is the amount of young players, like youth players, that have been transferred on deadline day. Seems really strange. Like there's a lot of very young players who have gone on deadline day. Like, I mean, Arsenal looks like we've signed 2 18-year-olds today. And I'm wondering, why would you wait till deadline day to sign those players? Like, why are those deadline day transfers? We look like we've signed one guy from Malmo for 450k, and looks like we've signed someone else from Hertha Berlin for 800k, or about £1 million.
Exactly.
So these are like big deals, right?
That's true. Even Man U signed today. They signed one player today, an 18-year-old boy. Like you said, it's true.
Yeah, incredible. No, what I was going to talk about actually was the Lucas Torreira situation there. The last bit I heard of news, maybe it's outdated now, was that apparently Edu is hopefully going to make it into like a permanent deal, or like option to buy at the end of the season. I don't know how true that is, Lucas Torreira. I mean, personally, again, like I said with Guendouzi, I wish Lucas Torreira all the best. I just kind of get the feeling that with Simeone, he's kind of like a Simeone type player there. But I just wish him all the best, man. We can't do nothing more than that, guys. Go on.
I got a tweet this afternoon when someone called Simeone, and he told the person that he's worried and is busy right now, and in a situation where he cannot control, that he hopes that what people are saying are not true. If not, he'll find himself in a very difficult situation. This is what we are saying. They did not expect that we are coming for Partey at the last minute, and now the do is trying to use Torreira as a bargain. He's using the decision to do a bargain chip for Torreira, threatening to pull out Torreira's loan deal unless they make it a permanent deal. Probably that's what you heard, Alex. It's true.
Wow, my goodness.
What I hope slightly with the Torreira deal is that, if given Partey looks like he's coming to Arsenal, even if it is a case where they're just loaning Torreira for now, if he has a good season for them, it's a strong case that they'll actually try and buy him in the next summer, right? They've lost a central midfielder now. They're loaning Torreira in. Torreira's probably going to get a lot of game time as a result of that. And if he settles in, they'll probably buy him. So in that way, it's probably still, quite positive for us. Fine, we don't get the transfer fee this summer, but, maybe next summer. So in a way, maybe this Partey deal will still help us sell Torreira.
Yeah. Back into the chat, Tots Wax 1 says, Alex, please confirm it to us. We have signed Thomas Partey. I can't wait to welcome him. Well, I think Larry already confirmed that he's in London.
Yes, it's in London, putting finishing touches to his deals right now. Thomas Partey is wearing a number 5 shirt. We're going to party all the way this night.
So there you go, Tots Wax. Larry's confirmed that the deal is done and dusted, and maybe tomorrow I might have a walk around the Emirates and see if I can see Thomas Partey walking around, maybe the Holloway Road, greeting the fans.
Yes, please do, and give us this video to watch.
Okay, all right.
Wait, Alex, I thought you're outside the stadium right now.
What? Oh yeah.
That's true. That's
Raj,
true.
it's been one of those weird days today, man.
It didn't come to my mind. That's true. And I was watching you back in the stadium. Thanks, Raj. Thanks, Raj.
Barrington White says, Alex, we can sign Pellegrini from Roma if our deal fails. His release clause is £26 million. Guys?
I know I watch Italian league, and I know Pellegrini is a very good player, but I don't see him in the status that we wanted our to play.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Horsehead Nebula says a party is almost done. First part of medical done in London for second half of medical and press. Guys, if we do not get any more activity in this transfer window, would you guys be happy? Or do you think we still need to see some more players going out?
Right.
You know, on the balance of things, I think if we get Partey in, given we've signed Gabriel and that was a really good signing, it's proving to be a really good signing. Look, I think overall, it wouldn't be the greatest transfer window in the history of Arsenal Football Club, but I think it would be a really good one because I think Partey is a player that is really, really good. And he is in his prime and he's ready to go. He's ready to make a difference. And as we've seen, Gabriel has come in and he's made a difference. So I think, having two players come in who are going to make a big impact. And let's not forget Willian. I think people forget about Willian in this transfer window because it seems like it happened so long ago. But that's another really experienced pro, a really good first team player. So look, I think there are some things that haven't worked out the way that we would have liked. But let's be honest, there was a long part of the window we weren't linked to Aouar, so that just kind of came out of nowhere. And I think it's the disappointment that has then killed us. But if it wasn't for that, Partey was always the number one target. Looks like we're going to get him. We needed a centre back. We got one. And and Willian came in, and we've kept the players. Our main group of players, our real key players. We've kept them. We've signed Saka to a new contract. We signed Aubameyang to a new contract. So, I think overall you got to feel quite positive, right? Like, yeah, okay, I would have loved our as well, but perhaps it wasn't to be. Let's not be greedy.
Yeah, absolutely.
For me, signing both will have been 100% for me, but. If we have signed Aouar without Partey, it will have been for me 45%. But now that we signed Partey, it's 55% for me. Because Partey is a box-to-box midfielder and is a very strong, and we need the spine more than the central midfield.
Wow, okay. Go into the live chat again. I've got to apologise actually, because like I said, there was technical problems, and as I understand, it was like a Never stream running, parallel with this stream here, and some people have been complaining. Who's been complaining? Amit says, Monty, tweet out the link to the other stream. Yeah, half my followers was on the other live stream. Oh, Raj, it's been one of those days today, man. Yeah, dear. How many more hours until it's done?
Really, but just commenting on the last message that came through. I think a lot of people have been saying that. A lot of people have been saying Aouar is so much better than Partey, etc. Those two are different. They're different players. They're different types of player. And Larry, when Larry and I came on, I think a couple of weeks ago, and the question was posed to us, right? Who would you rather have? Who's a more important signing? Both of us said Partey. And don't get me wrong. Like, Aouar is this seemingly top talent, top quality. 22-year-old, his ceiling must be seriously high. He could be an amazing player, but who do we need right now? Who do we need right now? And fine, you could say we lack creativity, okay, but Partey for me is a transformational player for this team. Like, he just makes it so much better. The ingredients that he's going to be able to give us, that power, that experience, that discipline, that ability to go from the first third to the last third, to carry the ball that distance, to add to all the different facets. I think he takes us that next level, and I think he makes an impact immediately. So yes, maybe Aouar has a higher ceiling. Yeah, maybe he'll go on to be a Ballon d'Or winning. I don't know, but right now, do you know what? Partey is the guy that we identified at the start. He was the number one target. He was the number one target for a reason, and I think I think this is going to be a really big signing for us. And you know, as Larry and I said before, I think if we had to pick one or the other, I think we would have gone with Partey. And I still say the same thing today.
Okay.
And you know, in addition to what Raj said, Partey is a world class, one of the best midfielders in the world right now. Everybody knows, everybody knows Partey, and I believe by Arsenal getting Partey, it will bring more respect to Arsenal than Houssem Aouar, because many of the fans doesn't know who Houssem Aouar is, but everybody knows Partey, especially we Africans. We know Partey. So many of us know, we knew him to his father's doorstep. So I'm just hearing Houssem Aouar this season. I don't know him. I didn't really follow him in the Champions League. You understand? But Partey for me is the bait that will bring other top quality players to Arsenal.
Mm-hmm. Here. I've just seen that there's been a tweet here about in regards to Jack Wilshere. He's been let go by West Ham. I mean, I can't verify that. Sad.
I saw something like that as well.
We spoke about him a couple of weeks ago, didn't we? We spoke about him a couple of weeks ago.
Very sad.
Very sad.
Yeah. Well, Jack. Okay. Let's
Yeah,
kind of run through
sad.
this last comments here in the live chat. I mean, there's been so many. I need to pick and choose. I'm very, very sorry. Okay. Actually, this is we always wait until the last day. In fact, we are 5 hours early normally. That's a good one, Ashley D.
Has it been announced yet? I mean, Ashley D, has it been announced yet? You know, we haven't checked the news over the last 45 minutes. You know, is it announced? I don't know. You tell us.
I'm scared to check.
I saw announcement coming in now that Partey will wear number 5 shirt, and it's been done. Yeah.
I guess Edu's pulling a cheeky plan, waiting until the last day to take Partey so that they can take Torreira on loan, and probably they'll buy him next season. Well, I think that's the hope anyway.
Exactly.
Guendouzi has also gone to Berlin, where we've already said that, on loan, blocking Olympic. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Next. Guendouzi probably wants to play in a higher league. Good luck to him. Wishing all the luck there. Just the same stuff. Guendouzi joins her to Berlin. I have a photo of Partey holding the Arsenal top, standing next to Edu. No idea if it's fake though. Oh, yeah. Rumors from Germany state that
validate your sources, Ashley.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that deal
as reported here.
Okay.
The thing is, the transfer window in Germany. The transfer window in Germany closed earlier anyway. It closed at 5 p.m.
It closed very, very early.
Jose Nebula has stated himself that he is staying in Lyon for another year. Plus, Zidane has spoken to him about Real Madrid next year.
Told you.
That's what Larry just said.
I told you.
Yeah. Our true leader and great player will carry us. Please get him. It's not happening. It's not happening. They sacked Gunnosaurus because he's 50. You guys are just absolute jokers. And Randy says, finally, Thomas Partey. Oh dear. Why not keep the mascot costume and just put Ozil in it? Oh dear me. I'm not going to respond to that.
Arsenal fans are very wicked. Very wicked.
Dear, what's this? Stop talking crap. Well, listen, Junior, I'm actually going to put you on a time. I'm not even going to read your comment. I'll put you in a time out of there. Choose your words carefully, my friend.
This isn't one of those channels.
It's not. Elneny is not Arsenal quality, and we shouldn't settle for less. Imagine saying to Partey, I want to play you next to Elneny. Partey would not join. David Trower, thank you very much. We need Ozil back. For what? What reason? I'm just asking.
Yeah,
I'm just asking.
I think, oh gosh, it does feel
Don't
so
do it,
wrong.
Raj.
We've
Don't do
covered
it,
this.
man.
We do cover this. We've covered it. Yeah, exactly. We've covered it.
Yeah, we've covered it so many times. It's let's have a look.
Painful.
Yeah. Colin Young says party number 5 and Papa Socks carries the water bottles. Numberless. Okay. It's the last few.
Don't understand.
Yeah, and as Mickey says, yeah, the John Winner closed at 5 p.m. Wilshere is done unless he goes on a pay-as-you-play contract in the Championship. Nowhere will take him. Oh, it's just so sad. Really, really sad to see that.
Really, really sad.
Happened to Michael Owen, did I mean, obviously Michael Owen ended up kind of probably doing a bit more earlier on in his career, but he ended up on a pay-as-you-play, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did that with Man U.
My moderator says he has to go soon and needs to attend some family issues. We're going to wrap up this one, quite soon as well. I've been going for like 50 odd minutes, and I've had enough of transfer news. Tomorrow, no more transfer news, guys. No more. Oh, goodness. Dearie me. All right. Then Ceballos can move forward and give creative passes to the strikers for the clinical goals.
Brian's got an interesting point there, right? Like, I mean, Ceballos, when we signed him last season at the beginning, he showed real promise higher up the pitch, and he had that fantastic game on his home debut, didn't he? And I think we're seeing elements of that right at the moment against Sheffield United. There was some fantastic penetration that he was showing, right? Some really great passes in behind, some really great vision that no one else was kind of doing at that time. So, I wonder if we can actually utilize him slightly higher up. I don't think we will, though. It feels like we'll still use him in those central deeper positions and rotate accordingly or whatever. But I think it's an interesting observation, because I think he has got ability to play further up the pitch for sure.
That was my argument when Alex put that question to us, that who do we sign first, and I chose Partey. I know I said it here on this program that Ceballos can do the creative midfield work. And to disagree with a little bit, or to digress a little bit from what Raj said, let us leave him in that creative role so that he will get used to it, since we can't get a CM.
Absolutely. Oh dear. Party time, Isaac says. Ozil hasn't been back for 2 years. Oh dearie me. I'm not responding to that. I'm not going to respond to that. Golden News, Alex, my G, of course, Arsenal Fan Circle. He's the co-host there. Really good channel there. Good, nice community that's growing over there as well. And who will be the next Arsenal signing? Larry?
Tonight?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm from Ethiopia. If you want London Red, Arsenal sign Hossam Awar and Partey, the champion, will win trophies. Well, the Awar conversation is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Finally, we've hit the nail. The next step is to encourage Ozil to step up. I'm not going to respond to that. Not responding. Well, Raj, did you want to respond to that? I'm not going to respond to that.
To step up to where? To step up to where? That's the question. To step up to where?
We're moving on, guys, aren't we? We're moving on. This team's going.
We're moving on. Good evening, Alex and the crew.
Time.
The only news I want to is Partey. Premier League clubs can submit 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Must be signed by player to prove agreement. Gives clubs up until 1 a.m. to complete the transfer. I didn't know that, actually. I wasn't aware of that.
That was how we get there.
That's a paperwork thing, to be clear.
Yeah, the paperwork.
I think it's a paperwork thing, right? So I think
that was how we got Welbeck.
So yeah.
Well done, guys, for your timely information. Big up and thumbs up, Prince Pratt. Thank you for that. Raj?
Is Thomas coming? We think so. We think so.
We think so.
It's ready. But, I think we know so. It's done. It's done, guys.
It's done. Guys, I'm going to wrap up this one. It's going to be the last segment of transfer news that I'm going to be doing this season. Oh my goodness. It's been a tough one.
This season? What about the January window?
No, I'm not doing no more. We'll be back, the January transfer window. No, don't worry about it. But
are you sure?
I'm gonna have.
Are you sure? Are you sure by January you will not be inviting us as pundits in your TV station?
Well, you can join me outside the Emirates. Why not?
Looks very sunny. Looks really sunny out there. Wow, it's amazing. Amazing.
Raj, behave yourself. Oh, dearie me. Let's come more. James says, keep up the good work, guys. Yeah, listen, it's down to the panelists. They make these segments really, really interesting. And another member says, great stream, Alex. Even though the guys were on the wrong stream. Big up, Alex, and the panel. Thank you so very much for that. Come on, guys. Come on.
Come on.
It's done,
guys.
I think the time difference is affecting some of this fan base, because this question they are posting is back. This is 4 p.m. question.
Listen, I'm going to wrap up this one.
I agree.
Again, second time on a Monday night, guys. We've almost hit 300 live viewers. Almost 300. It's unheard of, and it's not down to me. It's down to my panelists. North Bank Ninja, aka Raj, or Raj, aka North Bank Ninja, and Larry won as well. The guys, I tell you what, the viewers seem to love this combo here. Really, really quality stuff. So we've got to get you guys on a lot more often than not. But before I end up this one, I want to say, Larry, thank you so very much for coming back again. I know you sent me the email saying, California TV, I want to always be on. Well, we're going to get you back on this Friday for the Easy Talk.
No problem.
I don't know.
In summary, if you don't sign any player again, it's been a good season, because it's been a good what do we say now? It's been a good summer for us, because at least we were able to get Partey, get Gabriel, get William, and a good goalkeeper, because I believe that boy will be good. Mm-hmm. That kid will be good. So overall, it's been like 70%, I can say. And
okay, thank you.
We hope for the best. We hope for the best.
So, guys, you heard. Larry will be back again on Friday for the Easy Talk, and I'm hoping maybe North Bank Ninja can also come back on the Easy Talk as well. Raj?
Oh yeah, we'll have to see about that, maybe. Yeah.
Actually, Raj, I want to actually ask you a question in regards to William, because I think you put out a tweet in regards to would you want to see William play in a number 10 role?
Yeah.
No,
I would.
Yeah?
I would. I don't think that he is, the future of Arsenal Football Club as a number 10. It's not that. But I think that there's a lot of potential putting him in that slot, because he creates a lot of chances. Look at his stats last season for Chelsea. Created loads of chances. Like, he can do it. I think you put him in that place, I think he can be dangerous. So I'd welcome to see him in that position, to be honest.
Okay, brilliant.
And I believe if he plays that position, it will accommodate Pepe. Pepe will be able to come on all the time.
Yeah,
because I want to see Pepe on fire, and is going to start blazing right now.
Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna wrap up this one again for the final time, guys. Those of you just watching Can 42 for the first time, hopefully it's not going to be the last time. Make sure you subscribe to Can 42 on all platforms. I do apologize for the technical problems and the late start. Again, it's just the equipment and some software problems as well. And unfortunately, Isaac, again, for the second time, is having some problems with the Wi-Fi. But we're going to get him back on. You're going to see Larry again. He's not going anywhere. We're going to strap him down. He's been, he's part of the family, California TV family. He's not going anywhere. And hopefully you'll see North Bank Ninja again this coming Friday for the Easy Talk. Guys, it's been a blast, absolute blast to do and to share this platform with you guys. And like we've been going for an hour, and it appears as though the live comments were very, very nice as well. I think the live viewers like this combination, Larry and Raj as well. So really good stuff. So on the last day of the transfer window closes in just a couple of hours, actually 2 hours and like 20 odd minutes. There's still some time for more business to be done. Not.
Yeah. As we close, now, I'm going to sit down with the TV, watching Sky Sports. I want to break it down. We'll dig it down this night.
All right, Larry, you do that. I'm going to sit back and watch a movie with the missus.
Look at you. Look at you.
Very nice. What a good guy. What a good guy.
Yeah. All right, guys.
And you know what, Alex? Thank you obviously for the thanks for the compliments and that. But at the end of the day, we are just accessories, right? You're still the real deal. You're still the main menu. We're just the side dishes, right? So thank you for everything that you do.
Thank you. The kind words. But again, it's a team effort. It's not only because of me. It's not because of you. It's literally it's been a team effort to get California TV to where we are now. And we're on the verge of making 10,000 subscribers. Incredible, and that's only on YouTube.
I have not been lucky to participate with the Isaac. This is the second time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
me too.
I don't know, man.
But don't worry. All right, guys. So that's it. That's it. And so to those new viewers, you've been probably wondering, what the hell is this? You've been watching Cannon Fodder? Yeah, the channel for Arsenal fans, literally all over this world. And have a safe and pleasant evening with your family and friends.